Thank you for tuning in, everyone. I'm Genvièv, forensic and clinical hypnotherapist, board-certified instructor, and emergency medicine first responder with the Wilderness Medicine Institute. We're here at the tail end of our journey through First Nations of British Columbia, and I'm here with world-renowned oceanographer Pierre Robert de Latour, best-selling author of the book Frères des Orques. I was going to say in the Brotherhood of Orcas. And of course, what you may not know about Pierre is that he's also an engineer in chemistry with a specialization in human biology. So over the course of the last week, we have talked about ocean medicine, how the ocean, the seawater, is excellent for depression, anxiety, overall wellness, healing of the body, healing of the mind, of the emotions. And today Pierre will share with us his groundbreaking research that is about to launch worldwide with, more specifically, whale medicine.
Yeah, I'm working in a project called UC, Undersea Soft Encounter Alliance, to share my knowledge of orcas with the divers coming in the boat. But in the same time, I was also working since many, many years on another project. And everything started 10 years ago, and I started to have some disorder in my body because I started to get old, like all the guys. I had kidney stone. Then I took a lot of painkillers that has broken my stomach, and then I had some intestine, some problem. And I was always taking pills in order to cure one problem, and it never came. So I started to be interested in all the what we call the holistic medicine, which is aromatherapy, acupuncture, Chinese medicine. Acupuncture, I said
acupressure, and essential oils.
Essential oil is aromatherapy. All these things.
Course.
So I started to be interested in this alternative medicine.
Exactly.
And what I noticed is that each time I saw something in this, the result of this treatment mentioned in the internet in some article, it was exactly the same feeling I had when I was diving with orcas. Each time I was diving with orcas, I felt better, I felt stronger, I had a better sleep, no problem in my stomach, no problem in my belly, not even the
digestion results improved.
Even if the work in the boat was really hard, the job was really hard. Be sailorman is very, very hard life. Despite the cold condition in the water, in the air, I felt great. But for that, I had to dive with orcas. So it came in my mind that it was something with the presence of the orca that made me feel better. And it was not only me. I have guided more than 1,000 underwater free divers in the underwater close encounter with orcas. And most of them, when they had problems, they felt also better because even the psychology, even the emotion, everything was much better.
Enhanced, rejuvenized, revitalized,
detoxified. That was exactly the same result we could see in the holistic medicine. And it came to me that it was something with the presence of orcas. But for many, many years, I was wondering how can they do that? Was it just because they were close? It was not enough for me. So I made this hypothesis that it was because of the sound. And I started to work with the sound, and now I can say that this is the way they use to cure themselves, and when we are with them, we take the benefit of this. The marine mammals, they use the sound in such a level since millions of years. We are facing creatures, we are speaking about creatures that they are intelligent, with a big brain. They transmit culture from generation to generation, and they use the echolocation and the whistling. They have a language we don't understand. This is why we don't have this knowledge. But this knowledge, this culture, they transmit from generation to generation. And now, millions of years later, they are the perfect using of the sound, and they use it for curing themselves.
And we now see that the images they transfer with their sound can be analyzed and form holographic patterns. So when you're diving with orcas, as Pierre has been doing for 20 years, you're receiving a message that is also an image that goes through your body, through your organs, and gently readjusts the health and wellness in your physical, mental, and emotional body.
This is exactly the definition of holistic cure, because it's treating the whole body in order to make you stronger, in order to make you more resistant to all the bacteria, all the viruses, all the disease. And this now we are working with my team with the sequence that we can use for curing the person. So we're going to start now, and now a new era of the holistic medicine is starting. We call that the cetosonotherapy.
And for those of you who might be interested in this, please note that Pierre's research is patented. It is deposited with scientific institutions, and he's now on a mission to open up facilities and centers throughout the world at different locations where people of everyday life will be able to come in and receive this holistic whale medicine through your body and mind in a gentle way, without taking the whales away from their environment, without trapping them in any way, because of course Pierre stands strongly for the freedom of all his orca brotherhood and orca people.
We just record the sound and we use the sound. We can of course encounter the cetaceans, the dolphins, the whales and the orcas, but we can also use the sound. And for this, we don't take everything from the nature.
We don't take anything from
anything
nature that we remove from the magnificence.
The principle of the cure is that the sound in the water is transmitted very, very easily, and it gets quickly through your body. And some frequencies enter in resonance with your own frequencies in some places in the body, some organs, some cells, and then it helps the body to repair. It helps the body to resist to all the aggression you can have from the environment. So this is what we are working on: these specific frequencies that can be used in order to cure the people.
And so it's a combination of the symphony of orcas, the symphony of whales, with the element of water. That's really important. As Pierre just said, the transference through the water is done in a much more direct, rapid, and potent way. In fact, as we're saying that, we're surrounded by all kinds of animals that are being naturally drawn to us. So this is the message for today, people of the world. We're so happy to be able to bring this to you. We're looking forward to taking the next step. Pierre is very actively involved in launching this now. So stay tuned. We'll continue sharing with you through the course of the future developments. And thank you again for joining in today. Do subscribe, share,
please do it.
Share the message, like and comment so that we can interact and you can be part of this story. If you are interacting with us on the channel, you're becoming part of the story, a story of truth, a story of victory over our limitations and boundaries. So see you soon, people. Thank you for tuning in and have a great evening.
Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye. Stay tuned.